Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second session of day one of the AppSmash Festival. It's back and it's better than ever. We've got 2 amazing days. We've got a few more sessions left today, and obviously tomorrow, filled with amazing partners and edtech tools that all work with inside of Wakelet. So there are going to be some great sessions coming up. We've got an amazing session here with our partners Edpuzzle. But before we get started, before we get going, you know what we like to do. We love to see all the community in the comments saying hello from all around the world. So please do, if you're joining in right now live, let us know where you're joining from. It means the world to us knowing that everyone's joining in from all over the world in different time zones, in different cities. So please do say hello. And obviously I'll do a few quick shout outs. We've got Patricia there. We've got Jatesh, Hussein. Hello, Hussein. We've got Mohammed Abu Hassan, of course. Welcome, Mohammed. We have Rebecca. Who else have we got here? We've got Maricela, if I said that correctly. Liljana, we've got Marit there from Finland. Hey, Marit. Patricia, who else we got? We've got Bill. Thank you so much for joining us, everyone. We really appreciate you joining in and saying hello and learning more about Wakelet and also our partners. We always say we're better together, and we truly do believe so. That's why we put on this event, inviting all of our amazing partners in EdTech. So sit back. This session will be around 30 minutes, and you're going to learn the best of Wakelet and Edpuzzle and how they can work together. For those that will ask, certificates will be shared towards the end of the session, and all the resources that are shared from the presenters will be with you as well. So don't worry about that. They'll be sent at the end, and they'll be delivered straight to your inbox too. Okay, right, let's get started then. For those of you that are new to Wakelet, first of all, welcome. Welcome to Wakelet, welcome to what is this community. Hopefully you can see just how worldwide it is and just how friendly everyone is as well. It's a great way to meet new people. But if you don't know what Wakelet is, it is a content creation and collaboration platform, and we basically allow you, your students, coaches, librarians, anyone to share learning resources, collaborate together, and the most important thing, while we're all here, improve those student outcomes all under one roof. Wakelet can do a lot. Of course, we're not going to show absolutely everything today, but I think you'll get an idea by the end of this session what Wakelet can do for you. And when I say Wakelet can do a lot, it really can be, and one of the best ways to emphasize that is just how many of your favorite tools that you're already using can fit inside of Wakelet. So of course, this session is centered all around how Edpuzzle works inside of Wakelet, but of course your favorites like Canva and Book Creator, Kahoot, Mote, Teams, Wakelet works with all of those inside of it. We are the curation platform that allows you to bring all those tools and more, all of that content in one place to achieve some amazing outcomes. And like I said, you can do a lot with it. What are those outcomes? Well, here are just 4 that we wanted to highlight that you can use Wakelet for in the new school year as you head back. First of all, creating those memorable moments of learning, those lesson plans, those resource hubs of those interactive, engaging pieces of content from all over the web. Curate those into that lesson plan and share it with your students. Engage them like never before. Enhancing your curriculum delivery, again, making it more engaging, making sure that the most important things, those standards that you're trying to teach and those objectives you're trying to hit are implemented into your collections with the right content. Collaboration is a big one for us. We always want to facilitate and foster that collaboration in the classroom, but also across the school as well. So there's plenty of ways you can do that with Wakelet. All the collections that you create can be collaborative, whether that's with students or with teachers, or even beyond that with the school community. That could be parents and so on. And then lastly as well, we'll touch on this with a few bits, but all of the stuff that your students are creating, whether that is with Edpuzzle or Canva or outside of EdTech tools, with Wakelet, they can create those digital portfolios of all of their work, whether it's paper-based or tech-based. They have that way, that area, that curated area to showcase all of their work in one place. And if you've missed it, here are just a couple of new features and key features we want to highlight, again, as you're heading back to school. First and foremost, if you were at Wakelet Live, you'll know all about Wakelet Workspaces. If you want to know more about these features, by the way, scan that QR code. There's a whole collection with extra videos on how you can learn about them. But Workspaces, you basically scale up your way of using Wakelet. Wakelet is great for individual use. It's great for collaborating on a collection level with students and teachers. But Workspaces elevates that to a team, department, school, or even a district. So if you're wanting to kind of work together and be organized at a school level or collaborate across the school, Workspace is the best way to go with that. If you're looking to have a faster, quicker way of assigning activities on Wakelet, activities as a feature is really, really key, especially when you're wanting to hone in on those key digital skills. And like I said, saving you time, assigning it directly to their Wakelet account, and they can then submit that back to you as well. Of course, I mentioned portfolios too. That is just an add-on bonus with those workspaces and activities. But again, if you're looking to empower those key skills like citizenship and student choice, again, with Wakelet, with those portfolios, not only can your students showcase it, they can also evidence it as well. And then lastly, to get you started, and we'll touch on this with Edpuzzle as well, is we do provide a bunch of templates for you to get started, but also the community that you see in the comments right now also provide templates and ideas and collections that you can copy from. So if it's shared onto Explore, you can copy those collections, but also there's templates where you can start from scratch as well. So if you're interested in checking out those new features, of course, we'll hit on them for the next 2 days, but that QR code there, if you want to kind of go straight through to them, of course you can. So that was kind of a quick run through of Wakelet. So for those that are new, welcome. And for those that know Wakelet, welcome back. But we're here today to talk about Wakelet and Edpuzzle. Edpuzzle have been a partner of Wakelet for a while now. They have a very slick tool, and the integration inside of Wakelet is absolutely seamless. But you'll see for yourself in the next 25 minutes just how seamless that is. So I would like to invite Jesus and Maho from the Edpuzzle team to the screen. Hey, Jesus. Hey, Maho.
Hi, everyone. It's so nice to be here.
Amazing. No, thank you so much for joining us. Of course, Edpuzzle joined us last year for AppSmash, and it was a huge success. And like I said, obviously they'll see for themselves, but the Edpuzzle and Wakelet integration is absolutely seamless. It works perfectly. But yeah, the stage is yours, guys. If you need me, I'll be backstage. But please do tell the Wakelet community and others that are here just how well Edpuzzle and Wakelet work together.
All right, so yeah, welcome everybody. And first of all, we would like to say thank you so much, James and the Wakelet team, for having us here. We are blessed and we are so excited to get this started.
Yes, thank you, everybody. It's so nice to be here and to share the magic of what you can do with Edpuzzle and Wakelet together. So are you ready, Jesus? Let's start.
I'm ready.
Perfect. So I'm going to share my screen. Perfect. Thank you. So today we're going to be talking about what is Edpuzzle and how can you AppSmash these two incredible platforms. So first of all, we want to introduce ourselves. I am Majo. I am part of the community team. I am based in Mexico City. So if you're ever here, you need to call me and I'll give you a tour around. And Jesus.
Yes, my name is Jesus Sanchez. I'm from Spain. I'm also based here in southern Spain. I was also like a primary teacher, like some of you here on the chat. Now, of course, I'm also part of the community team in Edpuzzle. So yeah, let's get this started.
Perfect. If you want to have our social or you want to get in contact with us, you can just click here. You just open the whole screen and you can click in each social media icon and you'll get to our account. So if you want to follow, we're going to share this at the end.
Yes.
So yeah, let's get started. What is Edpuzzle? So Edpuzzle is an educational tech solution that lets teachers create engaging learning experiences through video lessons. That's like the main thing we do with Edpuzzle. But we have here a lot of resources that tells you what Edpuzzle is and how you can start using Edpuzzle. But instead of reading this, we want to show you very quickly how you can create a video lesson, right, Jesus?
Right. So we are gonna do like a quick demo. Like Majo is with the power right now. She has the mouse and the keyboard power, and I'm gonna be asking her some questions. So the first question, Majo, is how can we bring a video from YouTube to Edpuzzle?
Okay.
Let's say that we want to find a video that we want to use in our class, and we find it in YouTube. We already found a good one for our level, our contest, and now we want to bring it to Edpuzzle. How do you do it?
Okay, so first of all, you need to create your account. It's very easy. You create your account in Edpuzzle, And an amazing feature that we have is the Edpuzzle Chrome extension. So you download it and you can actually screen record. You can actually record yourself. You can use a whiteboard and you can create your own tutorial. But another thing that gives you the Edpuzzle Chrome extension is that if you go to Edpuzzle, you will actually see at the bottom of each video the option or a button that says Edit with Edpuzzle. So it is as easy as to click here and it will open that video in Edpuzzle. Okay, so here I am in the edition version of the video. So you can actually cut the video from the beginning, from the end, and you can actually cut it through like inside the video. So we do this just to have the essential that we need. Then you can actually add voiceover, but this is very important. The voiceover only works with videos that you upload. Obviously, because of the copyright, we cannot add voiceover to this video, but you can do it if you do your own tutorial. And then you can add questions. And this is something amazing, Jesus, that I want to show. We have two options of creating questions. So you can add and write your question here. Or
at any moment of the video, right?
Sorry?
That we can add any type of question, like multiple choice or open-ended question at any moment of the video that we want.
Exactly. We can choose at what point on the video we want to add the questions. We can add multiple choice questions, open-ended questions, and notes. Remember that the video will pause when wherever you put the question or the note. And another way to use or to create questions is to use our generate question, which is our AI. So you click it and you can select only open-ended if you want only open-ended, or multiple choice, or both. So I'm going to click both. And here you will have potential questions you can add into your video. It actually gives you the time where it is supposed to be that question. So you can edit it. You can add more questions. You can erase a question that it gave you. Yeah, it's pretty easy to create a video lesson.
Okay, Majo. So once, let's say that we have already added the question that we want and the video is finalized, what is the next step?
Okay, the next step is we need to assign it. How are we gonna assign it to our students? So you click finish, and then you have the option to assign it. So here you can obviously create your class. You can use several we have many options of LMSs, so you can connect it to your LMS, or you can create a class without an LMS. So I'm gonna be using one of the classes that I already have, which is let's say social science. I'm gonna select it and then click next. And here we have the general settings. So you need to add if you want a due date, or if you want prevent skipping, which I actually recommend so that they cannot skip the video. Then you can select the time of attempts they have to redo the video lesson. You can also add the accessibility features, which is
something pretty new.
Exactly. It's speed up your videos so they can not skip the video, but they can watch it and hear it more quickly or slower. And also you can turn on closed captions. So I'm going to turn the accessibility. You click assign, and it's easy as that. Now you have your video lesson assigned.
So let's say that we have already assigned the video to our student, and some of them are already watching it. They are finalizing, they are submitting it. So how can we find that data from the video? How can we know how many students have watched the video and all of that, Majo?
Perfect. To see how many of your students have watched the video, you just go to your class and then you click the video. I'm going to use this one that I already have data in. So you click the video, and here you will see the list of your students, and you will see that some of them have already finished the video. You can see here it's green. They've watched 100% of the video. Here we have, let me just put the green ones up. Okay. So here we see that Agus had 83 of 100. He did only one attempt, obviously, because I gave them only one attempt. The last time he watched it, and he turned it on time because I put a due date. So yes, here we can see that Anna only watched 60% of the video. Here we can see that Celia only watched 20% of the video. And here we have some of the students that haven't watched the video. So,
we could even look deeper into data, but today is not going to be the day because we don't have a lot of time for this. But we could even click on top of each student and get more specific data for each student and also for each question. So you want to have a look into that. We would be able to do it, but today is not going to be a day.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to know more about Edpuzzle, you can reach out on our social and we will definitely help you. But here we have...
Majo, I wanted to mention something very, very quickly. We said that we can bring a video from YouTube, but of course we can also just search for a video in that Edpuzzle library because we have already millions of videos that have been used by other educators on Edpuzzle. So they even have already the question embedded. So we could have a look what other videos the teacher have used, how many questions that they have use, and we can just copy that video or duplicate it and then edit it as we wish. So yeah, that would be the library, the Edpuzzle library, and we have a lot of filters. We actually have some new feature. We can filter it by type of questions, by the direction, by the subject, the grade level, the country that that the video was made or uploaded. So yeah, we have a huge library too. Now, yes, sorry, Majo.
No, I'm sorry. I logged out before time. So yes, you can use here the filters to just search for a specific video. Maybe I'm gonna look something about the universe, and obviously I misspelled that, but universe, and you will see all the videos that have been created for maybe grade levels, first grade, let's say, save, and it will filter the videos that you can
and
use.
you will be able to see the questions that those videos have, how many people have already been using that video. So yeah.
Exactly. And that's it. That's easy as it is. So,
but today we wanted to focus, like we want to show all of you guys like two big examples of how we can combine Edpuzzle and Wakelet. So Majo is going to start with the first example. So all yours, Majo.
Perfect. So let's start with the magic. So here I created a resource bank. I called it Teaching and Learning Theories Class Survival Kit. So I pretended to be the teacher of the Teaching and Learning Theories class. And what I created is different columns with different information that my students are going to be using. So here I created the introduction to the class column. And here I am telling you, like, click down here to find out what to expect from this class. I created a video lesson in Edpuzzle telling them what they are going to be expecting or what are they going to be doing in the class. So I click, if I was a student, I would click here, get started. And this is maybe, the first time that I'm going to be joining the class. So here directly from Wakelet, you will have the option to join to the class. So I will be, let me just open my account. Here we have, now I am in, here's my name. And I'm gonna click get started. And the video is gonna start. So you can actually watch, look, this is what I was telling you. This is the first time that I'm joining the class. So I can join from here and then start watching the video. But maybe it's a little bit small. So you click here and you can watch it full screen. So here I started explaining what we're gonna be doing during the semester. I added my note to let them know the goal of this video. And this is a great way to see how many of my students have watched what are we going to be doing this semester. Also, I added meet your teacher, obviously, because it is important to meet your teacher and to see who is going to teach me. So also, I added a video lesson. I can watch it from here. I added questions. You can actually answer the questions through Wakelet, which is really awesome. And then here are more things like how I'm gonna be creating another video lesson of a topic that it's really important for them to know. And then also I added a column with class resources that they are going to be using during this semester. Also, the tasks, we can add the tasks or the homeworks they're supposed to do during the semester. And it's like a portfolio, because here they have everything and they can just go into the Wakelet, go into the Edpuzzle if they want to rewatch a video for, I don't know, for a quiz, or for, I don't remember how is my teacher going to be grading. I go to my Wakelet, I go to my Edpuzzle video, and I can see that there. I can watch it there, sorry. So yeah, and the last column, I added the questions. So maybe my students are gonna have questions during the semester. So I also created a video lesson just telling them like, if you have any questions, just write them here in this video lesson. I added an open-ended question so they can send me their question. It could be a voice note. Let me show you how I did it here. It's really quickly. I was telling them to write the question in this video lesson in case they have it, and it's going to stop. I added an open-ended question. They can actually type their question here, or they can send me an audio. So they just click here, and they are going to be starting recording their voice, then submit it, and I, as a teacher, will receive a notification of a new question in that video. So it is easy as that. What do you think, Jesus? We cannot hear you. Yeah.
No, I love it. I love it. This would be like a resource bank that the student can access to whichever resources they need, whenever and wherever they want. So it would be really cool.
Perfect. So tell us what another idea of AppSmashing Wakelet and Edpuzzle is.
Also, let me share my screen.
I'm going to stop sharing so that you can start.
All right. Can you guys see it now?
Yes.
All right. So this is something that I thought that combining Wakelet and Edpuzzle can be used also for a station rotation. So I'm going to give you just a little bit of context. I created this, let's say, kind of lesson plan. And in this case, we're talking about math, and would be 3rd grade, 4th grade. And this is like an example how you could combine these two tools for station rotation. So what I propose is in the station number 1, we are going to watch an Edpuzzle video that could be like an introduction to a topic, or maybe it could be also something to review. Okay, so in the station 1, I have already here also the instructions for the student, because let's say that you start the class and you say, okay, students, today we're gonna work in stations, and then whenever you start explaining the instructions of what they are gonna be doing in each instructions, once that they divide it by group and go to their station, some of them are gonna start asking you, okay, Jesus or Mr. Sanchez, like they said in the US, I forgot what to do in this station. Can you repeat? So Wakelet is also gonna be with that purpose, it's gonna be like a space where the student can access the instruction and resources for each station at any moment. So they don't need to keep asking the teacher, because the teacher is already gonna be helping out a small group of students. So station 1, we said, these are already the instructions for the students. So first you have to watch the video, then you are gonna solve a math problem. And then also here in Wakelet is really cool, because I'm gonna also leave some, let's say, visual support that you guys can use to solve that math problem. So I embedded a video here from Edpuzzle, the same way that Majo did it before. So this is already linked to my class. So when the student gets here, they are gonna start watching the Edpuzzle video within Wakelet. They don't need to leave Wakelets. And the cool thing is that with this integration, I'm gonna be receiving all of that data in my Edpuzzle class. So again, it's really cool that the student don't even have to leave Wakelet to be able to watch this video. And then here I left like some support for them to solve this multiplication problem. All right. In the station 2, it's gonna be an offline station. This is not. We're not going to be using Edpuzzle in this one. So I'm just leaving here some instruction for the students. and they are going to be using manipulatives to practice also some multiplication problems. In this case, they are going to be using some cooperative strategies. I'm suggesting for them to use time per share. Okay, then solve the problem, check the sample, and show your work. And one more time, I'm leaving them some more visual support in case they don't remember or just they need it. So it is on their Wakelet for them to see. And in the station 3, what I'm proposing here is for them to create a Edpuzzle student project. For those who don't know what Edpuzzle student project is, in this case, the students are the one who have to record themselves, and they are going to be, in that video, they are going to be answering whatever question we're asking them. So we will have some instruction for them, they will read the instruction, and then they will have to record themselves and upload that video to Edpuzzle. And after that, also the student will be adding question and notes to those videos that they have just uploaded, like the teachers do on Edpuzzle. So they are becoming teachers. So the Edpuzzle student project is really cool because we're giving them a tool for them to be creative. They are going to be using also their speaking skills. So it's really cool. So again, here I'm giving them the instructions and we are guiding them through every step. So first, before you get any device to record yourself, the first step is going to be plan your problem and narrative, okay? Because what I'm proposing in the station 3 is that they have to make up their own math problem. In this case, they don't have to solve a math problem. They have to make up a challenging multiplication problem, okay? So first of all, what I'm asking them in their notebook or in a worksheet, they have to think about their math problem, and they also have to start writing the narrative. Then in the second step, yes, they are going to start record your explanation. So they are going to use the device. We are going to remind them that clearly state the problem, walk through the steps to solve it using your narrative, and show your work and explain your thinking. So not only they have to make up their math problem, they also have to explain the steps to solve that math problem. As I was saying, after they upload their video, they are going to add question and notes. And then finally, they are going to submit their student project. And here, this is a link in this case, because we have to upload the video to the Edpuzzle platform. When you click on this one, it's going to take you to Edpuzzle. It will be opening in another tab. And that's it with this example. So I don't know, Mahu, you want to share, let's say, how are we doing with time, James?
Yeah, we're doing good for time. I recommend you can go for another 5-10 minutes.
Can we just mention a couple of other samples that we have there to show?
I think that'd be a good idea, yeah.
Okay,
Perfect.
awesome.
Because we are not over. There are so many things they can create and teachers can create with Edpuzzle and Wakelet that, I mean, we could take all day, but I promise we will be really quickly. So another resources that we have is some collections that our super many colleague has created. So he created a newsletter. So he was a first grade teacher, and this newsletter was for parents. So for example, let's say he taught something about phonics, or he was teaching his students through phonics songs. So he put all the resources he was using at the classroom in this newsletter so that the parents could use them too in class, in their home, so they can use these resources as well. And obviously we wouldn't confuse our kids with what are being taught in school and what they're being taught at home. So this is a great resource for parents. And another option that he created was a virtual open house, because we know that it is important for parents to get to know their kids or their sons or daughters' teacher. So there were some parents that didn't attend it. So he did the virtual open house, and there was a video lesson where he was telling the parents what the class was going to be and how he was going to evaluate and some things that parents needed to know during like this school year. So we don't have access to the video because obviously it's closed for the parents. But the idea is to add a video lesson of the teacher talking what they are going to be doing during the school year. So
yeah, those are two more examples, and that is something that I forgot to mention, Majo. I think it is important because we are showing how we can combine these two apps, but maybe some teachers want to know how can we add that video, like that Edpuzzle video, into Wakelet. So let me show it very fast. It's super simple. Let's say that I have here already all of these videos on my content on Edpuzzle. So let's say that I want to add, I want to assign this video to a class. Okay, so I'm going to assign it. I'm going to assign that here to Wakelet App Festival. And then I'm going to click on Next. And again, we are going to choose all of our features, all the general settings. I will assign it. And now that we have the assignment, we are going to click right here, share assignment. And this is the link that we need to copy, assignment link. And then what we're going to do is we are just going to go to Wakelet. I'm just going to put it here at the end, just as an example. I click on plus. We are just going to paste the link that I just copied from Edpuzzle. And in a few seconds, the video is ready in Wakelet for our student to watch. So it's super simple how to embed these Edpuzzle videos on Wakelet.
It's really, really easy. And we are going to share, like I said at the beginning, this collection so that you can get inspired, you can get creative on what you can do with your students. And another thing that we added are some resources that are going to be really, really helpful for you. So Jesus created also a station rotation model template, the station rotation that he explained earlier, but with like general instructions on what you need to add in each station. So maybe you can create your own station rotation model at your classroom, and it would be awesome if you share it on social media so that we can see what you've created. Another resource that we've added is the Edpuzzle certifications. As like, if you know, we have Edpuzzle certifications. We have beginner, intermediate, coach, trainer, and ambassador. So it will also be awesome if you could certify, be part of the Edpuzzle community. And talking about the Edpuzzle community, you can also join our Facebook group where a lot of teachers share their best practices. They ask questions if they have. If they need inspiration, they ask other teachers what they can do. So it is an awesome, awesome community. So we encourage you to join. And I'm sorry I'm talking this fast, but you know the time. And
we're leaving here a lot of useful resources. I think Superman is gonna love this one because he gets very upset when people misspell the word Edpuzzle. So you are welcome, Manny. And now I think we have something very exciting, right?
Yes. We want to start with the with what? I don't know if I should, but you go.
So yeah, right now we are gonna have a small game. Let's call it game or quiz, where we are gonna give away some swag. So we have swag for 5 teachers, and Wakelet we have like Edpuzzle and Wakelet swag, right, James?
That is absolutely correct. Yeah, I think we got 5 Edpuzzle t-shirts and 5 Wakelet t-shirts up for grabs.
Who wouldn't want
right.
Edpuzzle and Wakelet t-shirts? So.
And right now I'm gonna explain to you how to participate in this game. Okay, so I'm gonna copy and paste the instruction on the chat on YouTube. But let me just explain. I'm gonna be sharing this 1 second. So we are gonna pause in a few seconds. I'm gonna start playing this video on Edpuzzle. And during the video, they are gonna be asking you a question. We're gonna give you 3 possible answers. And what do you have to do, Jesus, to participate in this game? You are gonna have to go to X, the former Twitter, which some of us still call it Twitter, And you're gonna have to answer the question, right? Of course. And the prizes or the swag is gonna go for those 5 teachers who answer the question right, but gonna be also for the 5 fastest answers. All right. So we are gonna put that here on YouTube right now how to participate. We're gonna make it very easy for you because you are just gonna have to copy and paste the message. So let me know. Okay, 1 second. I'm trying to send it on YouTube, but I don't know if it is working, James. So I don't know if you can help me with that.
Yes, I've added it into the chat there so people can see it.
Okay, awesome. I'll put it again on our private one just in case. So let us know on the chat if you have. Yeah, there you go. Now I see it. You're just gonna have to copy the message that start with game time, and then just copy the whole sentence. The only thing that you need to replace is that blank, and you will have to put there the right answer, of course. Okay, and again, we're gonna give you 3 possible answers, so make your best guess, and also you have to be fast. All right, because the swag will be for the first 5 educators who answer on X. All right, so should I start playing the video, James? Okay. I don't know if the sound is shared. Let me know.
Yes.
All right. So this is the question that we are going to answer. Okay. How many questions have been answered on Edpuzzle in total in these 10 years that we have been using Edpuzzle? Option A. I'm going to leave it there for a second, so don't worry. You are going to have time. Click and drag. Let's see it. Hey, yo. Students feel it. Option B. So option A is 113 million. Option B, 136 million. And option C, 148 million.
Ooh. How many? How many? Let's see how many. Let's see what teachers say.
So again, we're going to give you a few minutes, and then what we're going to be doing is James and I are going to be checking those tweets on X, and again we will put them in order so we can see who are the fastest one, and also you have to get the answer right. And then once that we find out who are the 5 lucky teachers, we'll be trying to reach out to you on X so we can get your address so we can send you guys those swags.
Yeah, I can see a couple have come through already. Some people are straight off the on the button there. As people are going to fill out those answers on Twitter or X, I just have a quick question for you, Majo and Jesus. This came up right at the start, actually, and it made me think about it when you were mentioning the station rotation and the Edpuzzle projects.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, at Wakelet, we love student portfolios. We love students organising and saving their work. A question that came up at the start was, can students add those Edpuzzle projects into their portfolio on Wakelet? Is that a possibility?
I don't think that is possible at this moment.
Oh, okay. All right. That might be one for the future then.
Yeah. We're going to have to talk to our IT team, both
Yes.
and Wakelet, and ask them if they can do something about it.
Yeah, okay. Well, for now, though, like you were showing, Majo, with the first resource hub, those answers that they answer inside of Wakelet, with those Edpuzzle videos for instruction, they obviously can go into their Wakelet portfolio. So that could be a way to do it for now.
Totally.
Yes.
Yeah, amazing. But yeah, definitely ask the developers for that one.
Perfect. I see people.
Nice.
Tweeting. So
yeah, I can see a few correct answers as well.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, the winners are gonna be contacted by James. So he's gonna tell you all the things on how you can get the swag. But yeah, thank you for participating.
Yeah, of course. Jesus, would you like to reveal the correct answer? I think we've got enough people.
Are we ready for that?
So far.
Yeah, ready?
I think so.
We need the drums. Yes, yes.
There we go.
So yeah, the right answer it was C. So it's actually 148 million of questions have already been answered on Edpuzzle. So again, we will check later because now it would be a little bit tricky and we don't want to make mistakes with the rush. But one more time, if you are the lucky ones, we will be reaching out to you guys through X. So be aware of those messages because we will need some of your personal information to be able to send those back. Yeah, this was a blast. Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah, thank you, James, for the invitation. It's always a pleasure to share this amazing things that we can create together.
We cannot
of course, no, I appreciate it.
Oh, sorry, no, we cannot forget to share the whole collection. So let me do it right now.
Yeah.
Of course. Yes, please do. So all the resources that Majo, Jesus, and myself shared will be in the collection that we'll share in a second. But also, if you want it delivered straight to your inbox, just in case you have to rush off, make sure you fill in your details in the certificate that I posted in the chat. Once you fill in that, we'll, like I say, get that sent over to you. And also, you'll be entered into another competition to win some more Wakelet swag, just in case you are not as fast as the others on that competition there for the Edpuzzle and Wakelet swag. There's always chances to win more at AppSmash Festival. But no, Jesus, Majo, thank you so much for jumping on there. Really, within 20 minutes, you did a great job to show just how great the two tools work together and independently. And I think it's great that those resources are in there to dive deeper into Edpuzzle and Wakelet if they wish to as well. So, no, thank you so much for joining. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much. I've just pasted the collection on the private chat. I don't know if you can share it now or you actually will share it later, either way. But yeah, no, thank you so much, James, and all the Wakelet team. This was a blast, and we are blessed to be able to participate in this event.
Yeah, thank you, James, for this opportunity. And thank you to every teacher that's here to, increase their knowledge on tech. So thank you.
Love it. Jesus, Majo, thank you so much. And we'll see you soon.
See ya.
Bye. Thank you.
Cheers. Goodbye.
Bye.
Wow, that was incredible. We'll get ready for our next session, which is coming up in around 20 minutes. So go ahead and grab a drink, grab a bite to eat. I'm not sure what time zone you're in. Some people are up late. Some people are starting early. So grab a drink, get ready. Up next is all around Wakelet and ScreenPal, which is a newer partner of ours with an amazing tech tool that you'll love to learn about. So like I say, grab that. Make sure you grab your certificate also and the resources from Jesus and Majo. But yeah, incredible session. We'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.